Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? My name is Dr.
My
Chidi.
name is Dr. Erica. Nice to see you guys again.
Yes, welcome you to our program today. It's such a wonderful thing to have people like you coming back all the time. We really appreciate you guys.
Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you always get alerts when our new videos come out.
Yes.
Like and share our videos too.
Yes. Today we are talking about side chicks and side men because there's also side boys. It's not only side
not
chicks.
just side chicks.
Yes. Today we're talking about something as we will always tell you guys on this show. We're not here to shame anybody. We're not here to make anybody feel uncomfortable. We're not here to be spiritual or all of that. No, we're here to just discuss about issues that affect relationships. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. Way back those days in school, when I was still growing up, I was in the university. I had an affair, and this person was actually married. Okay, no matter how we try to paint it, no matter how we try to make it look, but it just boils down to the fact that this person was married. So, hey, what does that tell you? That tells you that someone like me is also a culprit of what I'm talking about. So when I talk out of experience, and that's just to make you relax and hear what we're going to be talking about today. Now we have a lot of points that we are going to use to talk to you guys today, but I'll let Dr. Erica start with the first thing we want to look at when it comes to you, a female, dating a married man or assuming the role of a side chick.
Yes. One thing that happens is you're like his dirty little secret. He can't talk about you, proudly in public. He just talks about you, behind there with his friends. He doesn't take you serious, honestly. As sad as he could be, he doesn't take you serious. You're just his dirty secret. Once in a while, he goes there and he touches you and comes out. Once in a while, he goes, he's not really proud of you because he has a wife, he has a stable family. It's just something he goes to, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to let you guys know today we have time. We're gonna talk. We're gonna look at your comments. We want you to participate.
This Please is not call in.
Exactly call in, participate. We are looking at this issue. We are not here to dump it on you. That's really what we want to happen today. If you disagree with us, let us know. If there's a point we're not making, let us know. Let me appreciate those of you that are already online. Odowa Team Onoha, I appreciate you. Said more like married men cheating with with ladies. You see what I'm already saying.
Yes.
This person says it's not just the married lady.
No,
I mean, it's not the lady cheating as a side chick, but it's the man that is cheating. Okay, that's a nice one. And what's the other person? Let me use you actually tell. Let's look at your phone. It makes it better. It makes it better.
Okay. No, I think some comments I'm actually not seeing them yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was on YouTube. That one was on YouTube.
Faith says good evening from Germany.
Oh yeah.
Giselle Anthony says
say hello, Dr. Chidi. I always salute to you earlier this morning on Coco Mom.
I can see platform.
Yes. Thank you so much, Giselle. We appreciate you. All right. So the next thing that happens to you when you have taken the position of a side chick, and by the way, this is a series that we have committed to do. It's not about how many people are there to watch it right now. We know a lot of people go and watch it after because they don't want to participate when it's going on. They think, oh, somebody might see me. Some people who are married, they don't want to make a comment because their husband will say, so
that, or
their wives will say, oh, so this is what you went to
do behind
Julia and Erica. So that thing you were saying in that show, this is what. So we understand. You're going to go and watch it. So if you're watching it right now, big ups to you. If you're listening and watching after we end the show, we understand. That's also acceptable. So You having taken the position of a side chick, what it does to you is that you may have to wait for this guy for the rest of your life, and he will just keep on promising you and promising you, but he will hold you stagnated for the rest of your life. People who get into this side chick business are sweet tongues.
Oh, yeah.
They will tell you every single thing that
You want to hear.
Exactly. I remember one of our friends who got involved with one man, and we kept saying, "But why? What? How are you?"
Yeah.
I said, the man gets sugar. If this man talk to you, all your whole body go dey shake. So I see this man can keep sweet talking you, and you be waiting for him, and while you're waiting for him, it makes you.
Your life is just flitting by. There are some other eligible young bachelors out there, but you can't see them.
Exactly.
You're totally blinded by what he's telling you.
And the reason why he's doing that is because you are a side chick. You are anyway, we'll talk about that later. But
it's selfish.
Yeah, it's out of selfishness. So you have to first of all decide that this is what you want in life.
Sorry, to interrupt you. Do you know what it is? Mm-hmm. It's like when you come to a restaurant.
Yeah.
You have the main dish.
Yeah.
And then you have the, what they call it, appetizers or side. The
chops,
man don't belly full finish. He's filled his tummy. I mean, he's full. He has eaten what he wants. Then you're there to just, now this Igbo people like to do all these desserts, cake and stuff at the end after eating. It's not the main thing. He has eaten already.
So you see, what we're trying to do through these conversations is to open your eyes to see, because if someone came to you and asked you, are you comfortable with this kind of life? I know you want the best out of life. This is not what you will say that you want, but that's what you're doing. It's just that you didn't know. So when we talk like this, it helps to open your eyes and show you what is really happening. That's what we are hoping to do.
Okay, I just want to take one comment. Okay. Esther says, side chick is just a temporary relationship. Shikina.
That's what it is. Shikina. It is a temporary, very temporary, very temporary, and temporary is not permanent. I just spoke I just made a very big sense.
Temporary is not permanent.
You didn't know that.
Get it?
This is very. If you don't get it, then
you ain't got it.
You ain't got it.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, being a side chick, he would do the same thing to you if eventually he divorces his wife or chases out his wife or deserts his wife or abandons his wife and marries you. You see, the same thing he did, you guys did, you did to him, and he left his wife. He would do exactly the same thing to you. Same thing.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because the person who can do this thing is already somebody who is crafty. He is
an expert.
Let me tell you something.
Professional.
You don't understand. The only way, who told me that thing? He says the only way a man can marry 2 or 3 wives is only when he's a liar.
Apart from polygamy.
No, but let me tell you the truth. Even with polygamy. Respect to my grandfather was polygamous. My father married another wife. But I'm trying to tell you, you know me, I'm blunt. With no disrespect to anybody, but for a man to successfully keep 2 or 3 wives, you have to be a very conk liar. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you have to tell the 3 women that they're number one.
You're my number one. You're my everything.
Nobody wants to be number 2.
No. I'm just in a comment. She says, sorry. When I was much younger and single, I stupidly dated married women. Of all of them, I dated over 80% of them wanting.
All of them I dated. 80% of them
wanted to leave their spouses for me. Women love with their hearts, but men are there for fun. May God forgive me. Sorry. I feel for
Facebook. You see,
honestly, I feel for you. I know.
Just like I told you, when I was younger, I dated somebody who was married. But you see, we didn't even fight. But you come to a point where you say, you know what, this is not right. This is not what you're supposed to do. And that's what we are telling people today. I am so lucky, I'm so privileged that I was able to have a clean slate and marry such a beautiful wife as my wife, after everything. And I don't want to, there's a way we start talking, you think we're getting too religious.
Let's not even peg it all on you. I had my share too. But my problem was I actually didn't date any married man. It was difficult for me because I remember the first married man that, made a pass on me, strong pass on me. I kept telling him, how would your wife feel? Like, I kept putting myself in his wife's position. I kept telling him, he was a military man. I kept telling him, how would your wife feel? And he was coming on strong. I said, I can't do it. I can't. It was hard for me because I kept thinking of his wife. I was putting his wife in my situation. I'm also thinking of my dad, like my dad doing this. I'm very close to my dad, so maybe that was what really helped me. It was difficult, and I kept telling him, "Yes, Erica, what's wrong with you?" I said, "No, how would your wife feel?" And I'm thinking, oh, my dad is doing this to my mom. It's difficult. So that made me I didn't have the opportunity. If it's an opportunity, I didn't have the opportunity. It came on really strong, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
You're lucky. The thing for someone like me is, and this is what is happening to so many people now, there are always reasons to justify what you're doing. In my case, it was a case where the young lady, very hardworking person, was in a relationship where her family was pushing her to be in that relationship so that she can get money. She never loved the man. She was so sad, depressed, but her family kept pushing her because her family was gaining out of that relationship. She had to bring money back home, the financial benefits. And she kept telling them, I'm not happy, but they're like, you see, every day is like, daddy's dying, mommy is dying, this, that. Something. So she was just stuck in it. And that for me was an excuse to always be around the person, but it was wrong. And
it was more out of sympathy.
Yes, it was out of sympathy.
Love.
Yes, so it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. And if you know you're in that relationship right now, you need to pause. Please. You need to pause and really, get out of it.
Get out of it.
View things that we're showing you the reality of what you're in that you don't know. So I agree with you when you say that he will do the same thing.
Yes,
because he's already that kind of person.
And how you even show that you're the only exactly. You're the only,
because he's deceiving somebody else to be with you.
Yes.
So he can also be deceiving you to be with another person.
Yes.
It's a deceptionist.
Yes.
Is there anything like deceptionist?
I guess there is. Check Google. I'm sure there is.
Somebody check for me. There's something like deceptionist. The guy is a deceptionist. So
we will feel for you, honestly.
Yeah, but it's okay, man.
But God is, I mean.
Yeah. Just go ahead and forgive yourself.
Move on. That's all.
Chill Power says, most side chicks now want the married man to divorce his wife and marry them. But what we're telling you is be careful. When this man divorces and marries you, remember that he was cheating his wife to be with you. He is a cheater and he will cheat you.
And you're reaping where you did not sow.
Exactly.
You don't even know how he started out with his wife. He doesn't do everything. Maybe the woman has given birth to kids for him, abandoned her.
I wanted to look at you and abandon the wife. Anyway, the next point is mental health. This side chick relationship messes up your mental health.
Big time.
Let me tell you something. If you've been in a real relationship, sometimes you don't want anything. Remember that Mariah Carey's song that says, all I want from Christmas is you. She doesn't want any other thing but just you. There are some times in a relationship where your partner, your spouse, all they want is just to be with you. Your presence.
Your company.
And when you feel like that because you've gotten yourself entangled with this person in the middle of the night, they're not there. It messes you up mentally. You pick up the phone to call them.
Emotionally.
You're looking at the person's number. You carry you can't. You can't. When you finally dial the man, remember the analogy I gave you. The man is in the parlor watching TV.
His wife
sitting in front on the carpet with her back leaned in between the man's leg. The wife is just there. eating bone bone from the fufu that she has just eaten, and she's enjoying herself. Probably she tied wrapper and allow air to be entering here. Small time she will wave the wrapper like this so that air is entering here. And then you call the man. The man has to pick the phone, and he sees that it is you calling. And he said, "Babe, I miss you." The man will say, "My friend, go and sit down." The man will say, "What are you talking about? I don't mind this stupid man." But anyways, it can mess you up mentally. It's not good. If you love your mental life, and mental health is something that we take seriously right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see that some people actually go and commit suicide
Yeah.
because they can't handle it anymore. You can't have him when you want to. You can't hold his hand in public. Two of you always have to hide. You are, like Erica said, you are the secret dirty. You're the dirty little secret that he has. You cannot be seen in public. You can't tell your friends about. You can't celebrate this
And
love.
it doesn't feel good. A woman that is not, a man is not proud of.
Nothing is wrong with you, but
you can't
be appreciated.
You can't.
You are just a side chick.
Sorry.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Honestly, I feel so bad for side chicks because they really don't know what they subject themselves to.
And let's make this point clear. There are some times when you actually fall in love with somebody who is married.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
And there are some times when the situation, because if life deals you lemons, you make lemonade. There are sometimes you find yourself in the situation you find yourself right now. Not that you planned it, but you ended up single now and in need of a relationship, and that's why you are bumping into this kind of things.
Sometimes it's actually like you said, you actually fall in love with a married man. I don't know how to handle that kind of thing.
No, it's just it's not our duty to tell you what to do, although we can tell you that if something is wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to say is by the time we are painting a picture of what this relationship is all about, you have to be the one making the decision. Is this something you want? Is that because for some people it might be what they want?
Yeah.
If that's what you want, then I don't know what I can't tell you to go ahead, but our duty is to just open up things for you. Let's take the next one.
Yeah, like you talked about mental health, it all boils down to you living a lie. You're not telling yourself the truth. You know that this thing is not going anywhere. You know that Kasala might bust, if the wife finds out. You know that you can't have kids. Well, some people have kids some side chicks have kids for the men they're dating. But you can't really.
You have to tell your children lies.
You can't tell them that the father is actually a married man. His uncle, this uncle that's you're always seeing. You can't tell them. You just can't be yourself. And I think it's you're just living. You're tied up in a prison. It's a very uncomfortable place to be. It's an uncomfortable life to live.
Because you have to tell yourself that the man actually loves you,
even if he doesn't.
And the man can't come. I swear, let any side chick come and tell me that the man comes and say, "Honey, you're my number 2."
No, I can't say that.
No man will say you're my number 2.
That. No. You're always number 1.
So it's a lie.
That's not true.
And it could affect you because you have to invent a persona that just wants to live that lie. You want to believe. You just want. Some people don't want to think so hard, so they just accept that lie. And say, yes, I'm his number 1.
Yes, it's more like what's it called? I'm looking for the word. When you get it just slipped.
Can I speak in Igbo?
Yes.
If I know what it is,
yes.
I'll say it in
Igbo. When a guy keeps telling you, "I love you. You're my number 1. You're my life."
Okay, after that time, you begin to believe.
Yeah, it's like what's the word? Not brainwashing. Not brainwashing, hypnosis.
Okay.
Hypnotizes you. Honestly, he keeps telling you this thing. Every time he comes and he looks at you in your eyes. I can't live without you. Oh, you're like all over the place. This guy, you will kill me. But what about your wife? Forget about your wife. Forget about him.
Flattering.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Flattering, hypnosis, whatever. Flatters you. Women love flattering, not being flattered.
He said, as a side chick, will be lonely on Valentine's Day.
See
See
that?
that? See that?
You see,
You will never get the priority attention.
No, you can't.
No, any day that on Christmas Day, it's not going to be with you.
No, because the kids will want daddy to be with them, opening Christmas presents.
See, there was a man that the man tried all kinds of tricks to be with his side chick.
Well, on Christmas Day or on Valentine's.
On Valentine's, he said that the meeting came up. He has to travel abroad.
Oh, okay.
And he said he had promised his wife so many things that he has to just travel abroad because the chick said, "You've been doing this every year. This year, if you do just so the man don't they plan this trip." Guess what happened? He was thinking about the chick so much that the wife carried him to the airport and dropped him. Then came back to clean the room and found the man's passport, international passport. And that afternoon, he called him and said, "Honey, how is it?" He said, "I just landed. You can't believe I'm so tired, jet lag. I'll call you back later." Of course. No, he said, "Boom, get it."
You always hiding.
You see, that's the Igbo name that I was looking for. Thank you, Chief Power. Hiding
exactly.
Yes, always hiding with the side chick. It's not good. No. Now, you have to understand. See, we love you, side chick. Honestly, I really feel for you.
Yes,
it may be sometimes the love bug just bites you. You meet this handsome gentleman, he didn't tell you that he was married, just swept you off your feet when you guys went out for a conference. You met him in a conference or in a business trip, in that environment. You fell in love with this guy.
Wow.
And the guy did not tell you that he was married.
Most times they don't say they are married.
First of all,
remove the ring. That's the first thing. They come on down. Keep it in the hotel inside their luggage.
The ring is so tight. I can't even remove it. This ring is not working to my own advantage. I don't understand. Even if people are, if I want to just do it fast, you're supposed to just do it from and give it my own.
Stock.
Good. Hi, baby. How are you doing? No, my hand is not broken. It's just that there's something I want to tell. But why are you squeezing your hand? No, there's something. It's the way I am. It's my habit. I have a habit of rolling my hand. So anyway, you didn't know that this guy was married. It's not. We don't want to blame you. It's now become an emotional issue you have to deal with. But you have to know that for you to be in this business, you need to accept that you are just a sex toy. That's what you are. You are just almost like a mannequin. Did you know that there are full-size mannequins now? Sex dolls.
Oh, yeah.
So people just
do with her whatever you wish.
You do with
anytime,
anything you want.
Anyhow.
You can pump the breast size to
any size.
Oh
God!
I thought you're a pastor.
No, but you have to be aware of what's happening.
We used to go and study these things together. That's why she's laughing. We say, "Oh my God, dude, there's something like that." This sex doll, they have breasts that you can pump to whatever size you can pump it. Any size you want.
D,
you go and buy. You be spending money on her.
You buy lipstick, makeup for her.
And you have to do the makeup. Then after you do, can you imagine? Then my wife was asking me, "So what happens to the part when the man?" This is as a mature thing. So anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on.
But you have become like a mannequin that this man has kept at home. Look, what we're saying is going to make some of you feel bad. It might even make you want to unsubscribe from our channel. We don't want you to do that.
No.
Please. But we will not stop telling you the truth, because I'd rather you leave our channel and have the best life ever than we tell you a lie just
to keep you here. No.
We know the kind of life we have as a married couple. We know what we have gained from being a married couple. So why should we now deny you of it? That's not fair. So unless you have decided in your life that you want to be a side chick, that you want to be a sex toy, it is not good for you to be involved in this
Side
side
chick
chick
business.
business.
And you know, anytime you guys are meeting,
Yeah.
making love, having sex, whatever, it's not every time sometimes he quarrels with his wife. I just carries the anger and looks for somebody to, you know,
That's what
just
you are
comes.
there for.
You're there for anytime
you're there
he feels
to meet,
like
you're there to meet a need.
yeah.
That's just what you are there.
It's
You
not
are
doing
there.
it out of love or
which
he's
love?
desiring you. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time. You're just there for
Most of the times you are maybe the wife, and we talked about it yesterday, things that break a marriage. Some men who don't want to take responsibility. When they are challenged, sometimes your conscience challenges you. Why are you doing this thing? They say, is that woman? In fact, it's her fault. She's the one that drove me to this thing that I'm doing. Stop deceiving yourself. It is your responsibility. Now only you work out come. Now only you work out come all by yourself. Just take responsibility.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. Let me read a few comments.
Okay.
Chicos here says, I describe side chick as a momentary ecstasy that ends abruptly. Correct.
So, when the man comes,
bam, we don't need you again.
No, it doesn't need you.
Just on where clock.
Yeah, you're leaving. I have a meeting.
If you don't mind. You're asking for money for transport.
I'm telling you. He said, so you just leave me like this.
I thought you were going to spend the whole night with me. No, I have a board meeting. I've spent enough time with you.
Sometimes he'll tell you that, Haba, be considerate now.
I have a wife, or you say, I have to go home. I have a family at home.
Imagine when somebody can tell you that and still come back to you. Oh my God. You see, your self-esteem is, you have lowered. You don't have self-respect for yourself. Because there are things that you shouldn't take from anybody.
Oh, yeah.
No. See, it's only those sex dolls that the man will keep as a shower like you. Idiot. See your head.
She won't say anything.
She won't say anything. I may buy you with my money. I do anything.
I can take it. Oh, she says dating a married man is very you. I don't know what the you mean. Okay, he was about to say something. Sorry. Dating in the married man is very unhealthy.
Very. Yes. Talk about that. Talk about that. We just talked about I think that's the
next point. Yes. Now he just brought me to the last points before you guys can call in if you want to while we continue this discussion. It has its own health risks altogether. Now, don't think you're the only side chick. I mean, a man that has one side chick will probably have 2, 3, 4, 10, 15 other side chicks or random, meetings with women here and there. And then he could give you anything. He could give you any venereal, what's it called? Venereal disease?
I used to know all these things.
He could give you coronavirus.
Oh, yes, but no,
it's give you HIV.
It's not coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
No.
Coronavirus.
People don't give coronavirus during that. Yeah, so,
that's number one.
No.
Coronavirus.
No, you can't get coronavirus. Now, baby.
I'm serious.
Coronavirus.
No, I'm kidding.
Sexually transmitted.
No, I'm just
kidding.
Okay,
hey. No, you don't know. You don't know. STD.
Thank you, STD. That was what.
We have experts in the house. But they use gonorrhea, gonococcus,
coronavirus,
syphilis, syphilis, even HIV.
Oh yeah, HIV.
Yes,
yeah, you could get that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And a lot of other things.
You could get pregnant for him.
You
know, when they belly you, waka go to.
In trying to remove it,
you know what to do. Something happens.
In trying to remove it, something will happen.
Yes, and damages you for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
And once he finds out, this is damaged goods second hand, he will just pack you and run back to his wife.
I'm telling you.
He has a secure wife and kids.
You.
And you, for the rest of your life, you can't have kids, you can't live a life, nothing. You're just done. And
is it worth it? Because this is from one man out of millions of men. And another thing I want people to know is, who told you? Who told you that there is no man out there for you? Come back. In millions of men out there, who told you? It's
look,
not
you just
true.
have to look.
Yes.
Wash your eyes and leave
Yes.
the married men. They already have wives.
Yes. Let him sort himself out.
Yes.
If he is serious, let him finish with his wife and then come to you. Honestly, there is no. But I used to wonder, this thing about polygamy.
Yeah.
Our parents that married 2 or 3 wives. That means
Polygamy is different.
No, but they were cheating on the first wife when they were dating.
No.
They were not.
It's different. Now, if polygamy is allowed, you're allowed to marry the first wife. The first wife comes into the marriage knowing that a second wife might come in.
But how about when the man is already married to the first wife?
Yes.
And now he has to go out. So
he sees another young lady and he likes her.
But he has to, like somebody going to buy a car. You don't just go and buy the car and bring the car home.
I don't know about that one. I don't know how they do that. Does he go and test the woman before he marries her?
How do you know? Okay, because he has to test drive, and in test driving, Dr. Chidi, you have mentioned the spiritual.
No, you have not mentioned the spiritual setbacks. Yes.
Let me now tell you something. This one is from a spiritual perspective.
Yeah.
You don't understand what a man who cheats does. This is not a small joke. You have a lot of work to do, because every time this man meets with another person, those fluids that are exchanged, they have very deep spiritual connotations. But I can say, we are spiritual people, we're Christians, we're pastors, but we try not to make everything over spiritualized. But it is true that when this guy has been intimate with somebody and they have exchanged
that intimacy
on a spiritual level, or they carry those spirits and everything, it's in the Bible. We're not just making it up. They will now carry it and come and dump it in you.
True.
So you don't know the spirits that is at work in you. And some men are like dogs.
Now
they don't carry spirit tire.
Plenty.
Go meet prostitutes. Carry the spirit from the prostitute that the prostitute
carried from some
Boko Haram
30,
person,
40.
And the truck pusher and the armed robber. Carry
Christ.
all that one. The man go collect them. Deposit to you.
So you become like a library, national library, carrying different kinds of spirits.
You're even in more danger than the wife, because the wife is like
only
an
the
official.
husband.
No. Even when the husband comes back and gives it to the wife, it won't work that way, because the wife doesn't know. The wife is an official. That is a consecrated marriage.
Yes.
Don't you know that there are things just look at it now. A man has sex with the wife. It's not sin.
No.
A man has sex with the other woman. That's not the same act, but the other one is sin.
Yes.
So do you understand on the spiritual level?
Yes.
I hope you're getting what we're saying. Because if you say, oh, cheat is the same thing now, no. Spiritual is not the same thing. Because the other one, remember, a marriage is an institution that is ordained by God himself.
Yes.
So
the other one is not ordained.
Someone says it opens the door to witchcraft,
spiritual husband attack. Of course.
I'm telling you the truth. So don't joke with it.
Yes.
Don't joke with it. You start having nightmares. You start having your future and your destiny disrupted.
Yes.
Do you understand? That's a story for another day. Like we say, we don't want to get hocus pocus or trying to make you feel
Yeah, I saw a comment. It just went up and said, "Side chicks, find your own man."
What era? Alex says the book of Proverbs says so. Yes, so yes. So thank you, Oluchukwu Samuel, for bringing that aspect out. I was telling my wife too that we live in a period now when people don't want to hear this kind of things that we're saying. It's boring. It's something that they feel uncomfortable about. Why? Because every music video has naked women showing their backside, dancing up and down. You can't even watch anything
with your kids. You put flavor. What's the other Davido? What's this other guy? The fair one, the
all
barrack guy.
all the Afrobeat people, and
All of them, you can't watch it with your kids because you see
you're surprised.
Backside jiggling in the screen. Like, close your eye, you go upstairs.
And you're surprised. Oh, you people listen to that kind of music. See, we love Afrobeat. We love our culture. We love our tradition. And we know we promote it all the time.
Yeah.
And we want our kids to grow up listening, hearing our music and our way of life.
Yes.
So we are not those kind of people who are locked up and we don't experience. While you are in this life, we are living inside the world. Do you understand? Some of you, but that's an area, a huge area that we'll discuss one day, because some of us hold on, I'll call you back unless you're calling into our live show. I'll call you back. So honestly, this spiritual part, there's a lot that we can discuss about those of you who over spiritualize things. When you say, Dr. Chidi, I can't believe people discuss this kind of thing. I don't believe people see this kind of thing. When you enter taxi, I don't know whether you ask the person, tell me, are you Christian or Muslim? Are you born again? Who sat in this chair before was that a native?
I have to sanitize
even if a native doctor, sometimes you don't know that a native doctor just left the place, but you sit in it and you go. When you travel, you sit in the same seat that someone you don't know sat. When you go in a hotel, you lie on a bed where if they tell you what they did on that bed, if they tell you what they did, you will carry anointing oil. And first of all, some of you, with the way you talk, you will, when you go to, honestly, I'm sure some people do it. When you go to a hotel, before you sit there, I anoint this place with this. You carry the bed sheet. Maybe you carry the bed sheet and wash it in holy water before you lie down. So, and then when you tell us all this spiritualism, but when a client brings money for you, that person is not born again, or not a Christian, you carry the money and you pocket it, and you don't even let us know. When they pay tithe and give offering in church, you don't care who gives the offering.
Native doctors give tithes.
So let's not go to that spiritual
that's a different topic altogether.
All we're telling you is that how did we even get into that? We're talking about when you're playing music and women are all over the place. We're talking about them shaking things all over the place and
side chick somehow.
Somewhere, side chick. It's not about side chick.
No, wait. We're just saying. How about not just side? The side. If you call a lady that dates a married man side chick, what is the a single man that dates a married woman called?
I know the name there is
toy boy.
It's gigolo. There's gigolo.
No, gigolo is different.
Why is it different?
Is it gigolo? It's called.
Gigolo is a man who it's when a man is an elderly woman, like sugar mommy. What's always a sugar mommy? What are you, sugar son?
Sugar boy.
Gigolo. But if a lady is a side chick, that means a man is what do they call the side
boy or
side bubble because ladies are chicks.
So, side guy. Guys are guys.
Yeah, side guy.
Side guy, I guess.
Nah, I'm a side guy, you. Don't joke with me. My mommy will deal with you.
My mommy. She's your mommy.
No, you're harassing me.
Oh, wow.
I'll call my mommy for you. Mommy. There's a boy here that is harassing me. I want you to come and deal with him. Sign. Okay, Chiku, your side boy.
Immorality everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, that's what's ravaging our society now. And it's like, see, nothing's being done about it. I don't know. It just keep going on and on. And you open social media, open the news. These are stories you're hearing. It's just
I remember why I was talking about it. I was talking about people who are not interested in what we're saying or who think it's boring. It's because we live a life right now where everything is accepted.
Yes.
Our morals have
been lowered. The
standard has been lowered so terribly. I mean, it's no big deal to have a fling. We live in a country, and I hope they don't censor us, but you watch a program like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, I'm like, are you kidding me? Where this all of them will
single,
be
the babe will have to date or test all of them
you have
in
to
a
test all of
program.
them in a program
Wow.
that is shown
Eh.
nationally. What are you
And you
trying to
decide on one. What are you
and
teaching the
and
kids?
when you
A
decide,
young
do you
generation. What are you
understand?
teaching
And
them?
when you decide on one, everybody is clapping about it.
Yeah.
Or we do something like what's this show? Big Daddy.
Big brother.
Big Brother. I said Big Daddy. And when you do Big Daddy,
Big Brother.
Big Brother. What did I say? When you do Big Brother, whoever sleeps, that's why I like how they did. Although I wasn't watching it, but they said one guy who was just acting
I think
natural,
the winner. Yeah, I don't think
he didn't do all those kind of things.
Yeah, he really kept himself.
But when they do that kind of program like Big Brother,
what are you encouraging?
when people sleep, have sex in Big Brother, they are usually the ones that have become go viral, and then when they win, governors will give them money and give them scholarships. I don't get it. I'm telling you, I am telling you, it is crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy. I don't know what morals we're trying to set, or what values we're trying to teach our younger ones now.
Our musicians, yes, I was talking about the Africa, the
yes,
Afrobeat.
Yes.
Not only Afrobeat. All our musicians who are the top ones that we are all praising, they will have 2, 3, 4, 5 wives, children all over the place. The other I was reading that Jidobi had
was it Jidobi? No, it wasn't Jidobi. It was no, the one that's now a pastor.
No, not
17. No.
It was Jidobi. There was Felix Liberty, Jidobi. It's Jidobi now.
No, I don't think it was Jidobi.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Jidobi. It was Oris. Is it Oris?
No. What you read?
He's now a pastor.
Yes, now you were reading it to me, and what I heard you tell me was Jidobi.
I don't think it was Jidobi. No.
Okay, let's bet now.
No, it's not Jidobi.
Okay,
I'm sure it's not
Jidobi. If you say it's not Jidobi, it was
Oris Willie or one of these other people. Yeah. It wasn't Jidobi.
But even the ones that are right now, the ones that are there right now, like Facebook, Two-Face.
Baby mamas everywhere.
Yes, so baby mamas all over
I don't know. I don't get it.
It's coming with civilization. And then
see Whiskey, same thing.
How about divorce? The rate of divorce now is so
It's the same side chick thing that is because the fundamental problem.
People all of a sudden, the guy you married doesn't look attractive anymore. The other guy, the grass is always
greener on the other side. Yes.
That's why you should go and read, listen to the video. This is a series. It's not really now that people will watch it.
Yeah.
People need to go back and do the playlist we have on our channel.
Yeah.
The one that starts with marriage,
family relationships.
I think we should just put this ones in one.
Yeah.
So that it's not confused with other things.
Let me pick up some.
Okay, go ahead.
Chilpa said side guy or sugar guy. Okay,
yeah.
And Giselle said, "Suffer is coming to those baby shameless mama." And Oshi says to marry Nawa. Exactly.
And I want you to know that even if you are a baby mama, because look, I keep telling people that you are not considerate, or you are not being fair. When you've gone through life, and you know how many people you slept with as a man, and you know maybe how many times they had to remove the baby for you, and even as a lady, you know how many times you were involved in that, and now look at you all clean looking, all those things did not stop you in life. You're happily married, and you look back at a single mother who now has a baby to deal with for whatever situation, and you look down on her. That is absolutely wicked. That is unfair.
It's not good.
And what I want to tell the single mother is, don't let anybody take you for granted. Don't let anybody tell you that your life is anything less than other people. What we're trying to tell you is that, and the worst, don't even let a married man come near you.
Don't put yourself in that situation. It's not fair.
Don't, because you're already working with dealing with an issue. There is a guy out there for you. There's a huge life ahead of you. In fact, one of our friends in New Jersey, talked to me and was telling me about the possibility of coming up with
A dating app.
with a dating app
dating
for
apps,
single
yeah.
people. And Erica was saying there's also existing
dating apps. Yeah, lots of dating apps.
Where you
even
can,
Christian dating apps.
Even Christian dating
Yeah,
apps.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
why am I bringing this up is that even when you're a single parent,
yeah,
it is not, that situation is not enough for you to allow a man who has a family, who has a wife,
who's already settled, he's intact,
to
come and ruffle you,
ruin your life when you are not even settled.
No,
You're
no,
already
no,
dealing with an issue.
It's not fair on you.
No, it's not fair on you at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair on you.
Yeah, someone says abnormal things are now normal in the world. Yes, so
that's it. Morals have died long time ago.
It has become our new normal.
Yes.
Very, very strange things.
Thank you, Giselle Anthony.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's crazy. And nobody's really talking about it. I don't know. It's like because it's now normal. Like talking about, we're sounding old school. I'm sure we're sounding very old school.
We're sounding
very
old school. We're sounding very, very
archaic.
I beg, let this guy go and sit down.
It's sounding like a set.
You don't become Pope now. Bros, I beg, pack one side. No, see all this. See, we don't see 99. You better listen to us.
Yeah.
When we talk, not just say we want, we talk out of experiment. Been there, done that, experience and even experiment.
Mm-hmm.
We don't experiment.
Been there, done that.
We don't been there, done that.
It's not worth it.
When we tell you that it's not worth it, it's not worth it.
I know the thing. It's like the essence of this video is to help younger people coming up, because you make these mistakes. By the time you find out that, oh, this is not really good, you're halfway to the grave.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's too late to make amends. It's too late to turn back the hands of time. It's too late.
And at this point, we want to remind those of you who have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe and help us share this video.
And like it.
Yes, that's a very important thing we want you to do for us. Please like the video. When you like the video, that's what makes the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube robots, maybe I'll put it that way, the YouTube artificial intelligence, that's what makes it share our video to people. You know, people should hear these things that we're talking about. Exactly. So let's make YouTube take it to them. YouTube will take this video and suggest it to people by the amount of clicks that it gets. We're going to take just a second off to show you guys our nugget for today, and then we'll come back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back, guys. I hope you've subscribed. If you've done that, don't subscribe again, because you will unsubscribe yourself. And that's our presentation for today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you learned something. Please leave us a comment in the comment box of whatever you think we should talk about, wherever you think we didn't do well, and also tell us the things that we did well that we should improve on or continue doing.
Or things you would like us to talk about, topics you're interested, you would like us to talk about. Leave it in the comment box.
Yes,
we'll definitely pick them up.
Exactly. So on behalf of everybody here in Toronto, my name is Dr. Chidi.
I'm Dr. Erica.
And please see you guys next time. Bye-bye.